Third time's a charm, folks. Perhaps I need to go back to high school, but I'm pretty sure that's a full 8. There's a full 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. The side of the Comets. 1, 2, 3, 4. The side of RGC. Good news. Good news. No back to college or high school or nothing like that for the tugboat here, Sam.
Yeah, turns out the math skills still working out pretty good. So I'm right there with you. I'm confirming it. We've sourced it. We've got it backed up with citations, as well as everything on top of that. It's RGC though. They're all grouped up. They're clumped up together and really holding on to the A site. But it's going to be the Epic Comets in control of B and C right now. And with the way that things are happening, all the Comets are doing is just holding these two and poking back and forth. So when we were talking about going for the A and B, Epic Comets, they're perfectly content with the two sites that they have, and it's just poking back at RGC, making sure they can't actually get onto there.
Ooh, yeah. Well, it's like kind of one of those things. Like you take what you can get. Obviously, the Comets came out more of a triple take right here, a whole lot of damage and early. Is that some kind of new tech? I don't quite know about yet.
That's called it's called Shrouded. So basically, you throw that down, and it looks like what it does. Nobody can see what's on the other side of the bubble. Reminds me of the good old days with the bubble shield, at the very least, Tug.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Bubble shield actually providing hard cover, I believe, whereas that's more concealment right now. So
yes.
There you go.
You just don't know what's on the other
easy one
side.
right here was. I'm sorry.
You just don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah, no, I get you. Maybe a little bit of Valorant action showing its head in Halo. Great game of Halo Infinite. Rather popular esport Valorant is. Maybe it's a step in the right direction. We'll see how this gets implemented competitively, though, as this one goes on. 5 seconds away from those rockets in the middle here, Sam. And I believe, yeah, that's One Eye right here. One Eye Willie. One Eye Willie. Shout out to the Goonies. Shout out to the Goonies. One Eye Willie.
This is gonna be a little controversial, but I've never seen the Goonies. Still, though.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Well,
yeah, I know.
Going back to break here, folks. Sorry.
Technical difficulties. We gotta watch the Goonies real quick.
Yeah, there you go.
Epic Comets. I gotta say though, it's just B and C. That's been their territory, and so far RGC has not been able to break through this sort of immaculate defense that's been on display. As I say that though, as the words were coming out of my mouth, B is already being captured.
RGC Esports all over on B right now, but while they do it, A faces a little bit of attention. Double take, nicely done. 2 kills, one right there. A little back and forth action, no back smack necessary. Triple commit after RGC, hard commits to the A-B take. Again, preferentially what I'm looking for, but are not able to secure the kills in the meantime. Going to be going down to the triple.
We're seeing just how a little bit more difficult it is to actually get inside of C. Even for the side of RGC, who's been kind of struggling so far against Epic Comets, sitting at that 158-point marker. Now they're in control of, in our opinions, the power sites, A and B. So when you see them try to go up there, you can see what the uphill battle difference is going to be.
A, B, and you can see, my goodness, this guy's a poet. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I love it.
What can I say? Just
Still.
naturally.
I know, I like it. I like it. This is I'm gonna say this is supposed to be Moonwalker. Moonwalker here.
Yeah,
Moving
Moonwalker.
forward, trying to push their way to the top part. Now moving on along. One Eye Willie. Yeah, Shadow Goonies. 14, 15, and 1 now after the trade action. I was looking at this 3, thinking it was something different. No. Raptor Desert going to be winning this one over onto C. Got the assault rifle in hand as well. 5 and 6, closest to that true neutral KD, at least so far. Now picking up a little bit of rocket action on the other side. Might be enough for RGC to start to come back at this. Don't know how that one was not a kill.
That one was.
Trade there on the end, but we're at 216, 217 right now, Sam. This might be a little bit too much.
It might be a little bit too much. And at this point, the only thing Epic Comets has to do is hold on to A, C, or A, B, which is what they are going to do. And RGC, only 2 members really left alive. They went out in a duel, but at this point, the damage has already been done. You're waiting for the rest of your team to get reinforcements here. And Epic Comets, all they had to do is just play the waiting game. They don't have to do anything else here.
A and C, there we go. Ah, man. A gets covered up immediately right there. I was thinking we're going to get at least a little bit of points here for the RGC squad. Still possible, just so much harder now with a triple commit. Pitching a shutout right now are the Comets. 48 and 50. That's going to be a clean sweep in game number 1 for the Comets.
Before they can even actually use the overshield.
Yeah, I mean the classic sniper onto OS play, right? Like they pick it up. Oh well, we'll give you a couple of those to the body. Quickly negate out any benefit you're gonna take from that power up. It's always so interesting, right? The difference in these maps and the hardware you can pick up versus the individual power ups and stuff. Obviously OS here. If we see recharge later, the little is action going on there. On board right now, Crafted Dessert. They're gonna be sending a couple mortar shots on over towards this area. That's sniper rifle up in earlies. Do have a plasma pistol on the other side as well. First to fall.
It's just the way that the Epic Comets playing right now. It's all keeping RGC in this sort of back area. But RGC in a better position is actually winning things out here. It's a 3-3. We're evened up in this fight.
Yeah, no one really like going crazy. Oak Assassin actually the first person to actually break 2 kills right there. Everybody on RGC's got 1. So not even sure where Sniper is at as well. I think we might have dusted out all his shots so far. Up top, back smack, double kill now for Moonwalker.
Sometimes all it takes is 1, and with the way that Moonwalker walked onto there, RGC was just none the readiest sniper.
Oh no!
My word.
Got a second shot. This player right now, another one up for the chop and block, trying to get on top of this one and chase this one down. Oak Assassin on a tear, tries to get the last one, but a couple shots right there. Hey, it already made a clip, right?
Oh, it did. That it did indeed. And the bright side here for RGC, you managed to draw out a couple of the sniper shots, so you don't have to worry about that as much anymore. Ooh, but it's just Epic Comets. They're in control. They're feeling good. The aim is warmed up.
Absolutely has. They've gotten through the first little warm-up action. Now live fire is where it's going to go down. A little bit of a breakaway now for the Comets. They go streaking through up to 14 kills right now. They started out 3-3 and decently even. As those power weapons and power ups have dusted out. Advantage definitely going the way of the Comets right now.
And this is so interesting for the way that the Epic Comets play. It's just let's hang back, wait for a moment. Someone else will sneak up behind. They're going to stake their way through.
An early kill there for RGC. Now getting a couple grenades right there, but as the flanker comes in and distracts the attention, Comets are able to slip on in, take the rest of these kills. OS is up, and we see Comets beating feet to try and get on over there.
Oh, that's such a smart use of the Shrouded to sort of smoke off that area, prevent anyone from seeing it. Oh, our boy too. It's all dancing around, but somehow it's just what I will. He's still surviving throughout all this chaos.
Yeah, picks up a plasma pistol on the way up there. This one I Willie are on board with right now. Get this one back on down. I do believe this player was taken out, so OS player Oak Assassin. Couple shots there at the end. Actually runs out of ammo though. They know that there's a plethora of RGC players on the other side. Nice, perfect, and pop the killing spree as they go. Now the rotation through backs. Comets has full hold this A side.
RGC Esports, I think the thing that's kind of working against them right now is the commitment. There might be some small commitment issues. Epic Comets, Oak Assassin was there by themselves the entire time. That could have been a fight that the rest of the team of RGC could have descended upon like wolves, but instead choosing to take on the 1v1s.
Lone wolves indeed right there. Not a bad idea. Moonwalker. Nice. No scope. Was that another headshot?
It was another headshot, I think. I'm like pretty sure.
Up close and personal. This might have been a little bit easier, but regardless, couple shots out. The last couple come out now. Does have the utility as well. A huge flank coming in with like no shields. Okay. Oak Assassin, excuse me, Moonwalker doesn't care about the numbers and the advantage thereof. Wow, actually gets ninja'd there at the end.
I think really desperate to make sure they get the Twitch clips. Obviously, you're in a very comfortable position, 31-13. So this might be a moment that Epic Comets, especially Moonwalker, were thinking to themselves, let's have a little fun here. Let's see if we can make some impressive shots. Unfortunately, they didn't quite come through, but like I said, you got wiggle room. You got a lot of wiggle room.
Crafted Azura. In the sidelines right now, OS popped. One Eye Willie looking to get aggressive right here. There's the utility up top, looking for no scope. There's another player. I don't think they actually assumed this one's going to be here. Frag out first. Now down bottom onto tunnel, now getting a little bit of assistance, and that's going to be 2 kill assists right there. Once again, this is a Comet squad that is just so good at drawing attention, having that front player go up, draw a whole bunch of shots and attention. With that player's OS, they're going to come out on top.
And Doug, I'm so glad you mentioned that because this has sort of been the MO the entire game for the Comets. Send one to distract while the rest of the team goes up from the flank, goes up from behind, completely catching RGC off their game, and they're doing it again here. When I Willie was in Nest, what is the rest of the team doing? Look at that. Beautiful.
Beautiful stuff. The pinch plays here from the Comets really striking true. Doubling up right now, 38 or so to 18. That's going to be One Eye Willie winning this one on the back side here. No shields, but still has rare. Fortunately put down as a couple players combined onto them. I think they dropped sniper rifle as well, but hey, Comets running through the bottom right here again, winning those individual 1v1s.
And Dr. Melee getting out, no shields, a sliver of HP left was all they had, but still able to get out, able to make the fight happen once more, still hunting, but it's actually going to be caught off guard this time.
Yeah, so RGC into winning the team fight right there, at least majority of kills wise, but still this is just such a large deficit right now. It's going to require a Herculean effort from RGC. Come back at this one. Oak Assassin gets caught looking right there. Plasma pistol in hand. This is a wise decision from Drew to back off and play this one, probably calling out for teammates and whatnot. Now taking it to Drew on the inside. That's a nice nade to begin with. A couple players low, but even better nades on the inside.
It was definitely a little bit of an overcommitment there to walk inside. We do see the overshield used, but it's going to be the turnaround. It's teammates, though. Reinforcements. Ooh. Someone else there to pick up the kill.
Yeah, so Sword Buzzard does get the OS off, but hey, we know what this plasma pistol does. Heat Wave in hand now for Moonwalker. Utilizing a lot of the different hardware here on the live fire map thus far. With 3 kills away, this is just so hard for RGC to come back right now.
Drew Nasty is in possession of the sniper rifle. You gotta breathe a sigh of relief that it's not in the Comets' hand. But really, you gotta make sure those shots hit. You gotta make sure you get those kills.
There's 1, here comes 2 in the middle. Only a couple shots left. Actually runs out of ammo.
Oh my.
Sniper in hand and gets it. There you go, Drew Nasty. 10-11 right now for this player. That was crafted Azure that was doing really well KD-wise at least. Previous map on that Streets map. A little bit more, but unfortunately, this player, Drew Nasty, is going to be out by themselves. Attempts at the melee and the wiggle at the end. That's going to be enough. 50 to 30 right here. So again, categorically better than a 250-0 on the strongholds.
Absolutely. And RGC themselves up on high ground, probably over towards A or either that inside of gold. There's going to be a lot of different things. 2, we also have the active camo used, but might be taken away.
Ooh, very early right there. It was a great job getting it, popping it, and making sure that the opponents cannot use it after that. But my, oh my, Epic Comets taking out everything. Wise. No, that's a great job getting out right now. Now down bottom. Nah, that was going to be Drew that wasn't quite able. Nice shot on the second one right here. Looking for heads and One Eye Willie. That sniper's eye.
Yeah, so that One Eye just needs to be that sniper eye, Tug. And they have it in spades for themselves. Still looking for another opportunity, but now the Epic Comets do get the oddball in their hands. The 5, One Eye Willie!
Had the grappling hook it there at the end. You're just again trying to make a play or something. Shots out, Comets there. Nice first shot. Drew Nasty's got that one in hand. Teammates joining him here in long. And now RGC gonna be able to put up a couple points to their own.
I gotta be honest, this is an interesting place to hold the oddball. I didn't really think of it like that, but the only thing that concerns me, obviously, is the high ground position. Hey, if you're landing grenades like that, though, of course, One Eye Willie on the case. Always gotta be careful.
Nicely done. Last couple of shots right there. The reload comes after a clip that pretty much every shot, every burst was used. I'm with One Eye Willie right now. Drops that one, and that's smart. We do have one last shot in there. That's a perfect. That's another one. Azure will see it back in spawn. This is the rotation that we were looking for. It kind of seemed like RGC spent a couple seconds, kind of like analysis paralysis, right? Like not really sure which way to go. Because I have to agree with you. Holding that one into long just really ain't the move so much. You have no ability to reset. You have no really great positioning to toss ball back into. Like the idea, you know, over on pillars, for example, is throwing this one back in the middle, so that anybody picking it up on the other opposing side really has to expose themselves.
It's already Drew, and we're possibly going to see here what could happen with the oddball if things start going sideways. Choose us not to. Just hold on to it. We reposition ourselves, get the shields back up, take on this 1v2 Drew Nasty. Ooh, looking good until just then.
Yeah, so a great job kind of prioritizing targets there as well, but an even better job from the Comets for resetting ball, you know, dedicating single life in there to a throw, whereas the RGC Esports squad were definitely kind of ascending onto that one, the Cougars were. Nice play, tossing this one, Drew Nasty, well-placed nade, Oak Assassin will keep it alive through this one. Now, ball in hand, One Eye Willie continues the run.
One Eye Willie does continue the run. We're looking at a 60-6 score line. Not very much more until the Epic Comets are able to take this round in a win. They are down a member, but the way that RGC is spread out, they still have all of this room to work with. They have all of the time in the world.
Pistol play, not going to be enough. Drew Nasty has the number yet again. Drew Nasty and Azure again being the slaying leaders. Stiv and Buzzard still playing their role completely, not saying like that, but much more of an objective-based role. 7 and 4 for right now for Drew Nasty, which of course makes him the second highest on the lobby. Hard to beat an 8 and 2 One Eye Willie though.
That much is true. RGC, this is the longest they've had the control of the ball, and they're doing a really good job waiting for Epic Comets to make their attack and make the push. You can see that it's already unraveling in front of them.
Waiting for the toss right here. Smart play as they know where it's at. Dr. Melee, about 60 seconds right now. RGC, okay. Yeah, they were just trying to get on in there. Not sure if that one's going to happen. As Buzzard trades out again on the end. Needler's shots, not going to be enough. RGC all dusted. There might be one player who's able to, like, get up and get attention. No, Dr. Melee would just jump off at this point. That's going to be round number 1. A 100 to 30 or so.
100, yeah, 30. So, Epic Comets, the way that they work, we see it a lot here with this team. They're okay with making the sacrifices to get further along, and we've seen that time and time again. They are an insane team, and the way that they play, the way that they move, the way that they make their rotations, it may take them a little bit of time to get there, but once they get there, it takes a lot to get it off of them. And Moonwalker, beautiful. Stop denied the camo, now they have it of their own.
Easy peasy. Like the pop comes in, but doesn't quite hit on the backside. Now we get a lurking Moonwalker.
Second one, but crafted to 0 to pick it back up. One Eye Willie to turn things around once more. And I think that's the 5th perfection medal that we've gotten for One Eye Willie in this game alone.
Yeah, I mean, you got to hit him to maintain the headshot. There's like 3 rounds in there, and you have to hit all 3. Kind of like a weird spread or whatever, but gonna be enough. Oak Assassin kind of proving that name, executing another right in front of him.
And this
descending
is
now onto ball yet again. What's up?
Yeah, well, this is also really impressive about Comets is that even the individual player can still make a lot happen by themselves. Oak Assassin got a double kill, and RGC, it's even when they have the numbers, still struggle.
Trigger discipline perhaps here from One Eye Willie, not 100% sure. Last shot right there, doesn't matter. Not well placed nade, bounce it right at. Oh, excuse me. Right at the feet right there. That's going to be enough. Getting too excited here.
This is very exciting. One Eye Willie is at 14 and 3. Oak Assassin 13 and 7. So it's kind of like on what we're seeing from Epic Comets, how these two are being able to play. And look at this, no fear whatsoever from One Eye Willie. It just goes in, gets the kills.
No fear might be spelled F-E-A-R, but doesn't know the spelling, doesn't know the word, doesn't know the definition here is One Eye Willie. That was almost a stick, I think. Got a grappling hook as well if they were in a really good position. This is all 4 players. 85 seconds. This is an RGC Esports push that has to come right now.
That could have been something easy right there. One Eye Willie did the damage, and Epic Comets getting the execution. Oh.
99. That's going to be enough. Yes, it is. And the beatdown on the end for a little bit of flavor. That's going to be the Epic Comets in 3 here, folks.